Yeah. Survival tactics. Street mathematics. This is how we make it. In the concrete jungle. Word up, word up. I survive by the code that the streets embedded in me. Every move is calculated, never moving friendly with the enemy. I'm 10 steps ahead mentally, eventually they all fall. That's the penalty for thinking that the game is sweet. I bring the heat, delete the weak links from the chain. I'm concrete, my feet planted firmly on the ground I was raised on. The days long, but the nights are where I blaze on the microphone. I'm in the zone like a marksman. Darkness in my heart, but my art is where the spark's in. I'm harnessing the power of the struggle and the pain, channeling the rain into something I can gain from the wreckage of the ghetto where they left us all for dead. But instead of giving up, I got ahead with what I said through the lyrics and the spirit that I carry in my chest. I'm obsessed with being blessed while all the rest are getting pressed. Survival tactics, this how we stay alive. In the jungle where the strongest only thrive. Survival tactics, strategy and pride. We survive, we survive, we survive, we survive. Survival tactics, this is how we stay alive. In the jungle where the strongest only thrive. Survival tactics, strategy and pride. We survive, we survive. I maneuver through the sewer where the rats are getting fatter, while the people getting thinner and the dreams begin to shatter. But it doesn't really matter, cause I'm built to last. Through the blast of the past and the contrast of my path, with the trash that they've been feeding to the masses on the daily. I unveil the real, the raw deal that's unholy. The solely chosen spokesman for the broken and the hopeless. I'm the dopest when I'm focused on the opus that I wrote. Yes, survival is an art form. I perform with precision. Every bar is a decision to continue the mission of lifting up my people from the evil and the struggles, the troubles and the rubble of the buildings that they crumble. I rumble with the system. Wisdom is my weapon. Every lesson is a blessing, no question. I'm repping for the section that they try to forget and erase, but I'm placing my face in the space where the greats embrace. Survival tactics, this is how we stay alive. In the jungle where the strongest only thrive. Survival tactics, strategy and pride. We survive, we survive, we survive, we survive. Survival tactics, this is how we stay alive. In the jungle where the strongest only thrive. Survival tactics, strategy and pride. We survive, we survive. Third verse, I immerse in the curse of the poverty. But honestly, the prophecy is we will rise properly through the quality of thought that we got from our philosophers. The scholars who were all for nothing but they conquered us with knowledge that's melodic and hypnotic in the logic. The topics are erotic to the minds that's neurotic, but exotic to the robots who were lost in the matrix. I'm patient with my statements, but I'm anxious for the greatness that awaits us if we take this seriously and treat it like a blueprint to the truth that we needed to complete it. I'm defeated by the demons every day, but I'm still standing, understanding that the landing is what matters in the end. And I'm defending what my ancestors intended when they sent this culture to the future. We're the suture for the helpless, the reckless, the rejected, the neglected and infected, but protected by the message that perfected and injected. Through the fire, through the rain, through the struggle, through the pain, we remain, we sustain. This is how we maintain. Survival tactics, written in our DNA. Every single day, we find a way from the bottom to the top. We don't stop. Survival tactics, this is hip-hop through the decades and the ages. We're writing our own pages. In the book of life we fight. Survival tactics, day and night. Peace to the survivors, the thrivers, the fighters. We continue the legacy for ragged. Survival tactics. Borough Scriptures, Street Wisdom Cipher Sessions. Let's build. I was forged in the furnace where the weak don't survive, where the strong get stronger and the real stay alive. Every scar's a lesson, every loss is a drive. I document the struggle, keep the culture alive. My vernacular's immaculate, mathematical patterns. Saturn's rings around my thoughts, universal matters. From the gutters to the cosmos, I'm ascending the ladder. Raw data in my raps, nothing fake, nothing flattered. The block raised soldiers, guerrilla warfare poets, street scholars and holders of the codes that the old heads passed down through ciphers in the park after dark, where the DJ spark
sparked and the b-boys left their mark. I'm a product of that era, carry catches for my ancestors, blessings to my mentors. Now I'm teaching through these lectures. Every bar is architecture, building temples with my textures. This is more than just a record, these are Borough Scriptures. We write Borough Scriptures on the walls of the project. Raw prophets with the logic, nothing stopping our project. From the concrete jungles to the top of the mosh pit, this is real hip-hop and we're never gonna stop it. We write Borough Scriptures on the walls of the project. Raw prophets with the logic, nothing stopping our project. From the concrete jungles to the top of the mosh pit, this is real hip-hop and we're never gonna stop it. I move with precision, tunnel vision on a mission. No permission needed when you spitting from the trenches. My position is cemented, I'm defended by the essence of the legends that invented this. Now witness my ascension, no pretension, just intention. Raw expression, fourth dimension, lyrical suspension. Every sentence is a weapon, I'm addressing all the questions that they never want to mention. My reflection of perfection through aggressive self-reflection. From Queensbridge to Shaolin, from best out of the Bronx. Every borough got a story and a warrior response. We've been warring since the dawn, but the culture keeps us strong. Even though the system's wrong, we create and move along. Like a pawn that became king, I'm strategically maneuvering through the pain and the suffering. There's beauty in the struggle, in the hustle, in the juggling. We're functioning while troubling the status quo. We're doubling down, our voices are rumbling. We write Borough Scriptures on the walls of the project. Raw prophets with the logic, nothing stopping our progress. From the concrete jungles to the top of the mosh pit, this is real hip-hop and we're never gonna stop. We write Borough Scriptures on the walls of the project. Raw prophets with the logic, nothing stopping our progress. From the concrete jungles to the top of the mosh pit, this is real hip-hop and we're never gonna stop. Third verse, I'm immersed in the art like a purist. My words pierce through the ignorance, I'm curing the tourists who appropriate the culture but don't know what the core is. I restore it with the roar, I'm the realest and the surest. Metaphorical warfare, spiritual warfare preparation. My pen's a sacred tool for generational elevation. No negotiation with the fake or the imitation. I'm a manifestation of my people's aspiration. Elders told me hold it down, never sell your soul for paper. So I grind with my integrity. My labor is my savior from the favor of the universe. I'm blessed with the behavior of a warrior, a scholar, and a naturally born creator. Greater than the sum of all my struggles and my failures. I'm a sailor through the storm. I'm a tailor of the flavors in this game of life I'm playing. I'm the major, not the player. These Borough Scriptures saved us, now I'm paying it back later. Yeah, street corner prophets. Knowledge dropping, never stopping, never stopping. This is ours, this is ours, this is time, this is timeless. From the darkness came the brightest. Borough Scriptures, carved in stone. Every word we own, every microphone. This is home, this is throne, this is throne. Real hip hop, never alone. Peace to the gods, peace to the gods, peace to the ancestors. We continue the legacy, forever, 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 forever.
Bronx Chronicles, where it all started. From the birthplace of the culture, the boogie down. Check it, real hip hop. I was born in the birthplace where the culture originated. From the ashes of the 70s, the sound was innovated by the DJs and the b-boys who created from the pavement the foundation of a nation. Now I'm stating what they made, man. From Sedgwick Avenue to every borough in the city, the committee of the gritty got together. Wasn't pretty, but it was real, it was raw, it was everything we needed. Heated summer block parties where the pioneers succeeded in planting seeds that grew the trees that bear the fruit we eatin'. Beating on the drums of resistance, speaking truth to power every hour we devour. We can seek the knowledge that the scholars left for us to be keeping. Sleeping on the Bronx is a mistake that you'll regret. The birthplace of the best, put your skills to the test. We manifest destiny through the beats and the rhymes. Since the beginning of time, the Bronx is where it shines. Bronx Chronicles, written in the flames, where hip-hop got its name. We forever stake our claim. Bronx Chronicles, legendary from the start. The beating of the heart, this is pure hip-hop art. Bronx Chronicles, written in the flames, where hip-hop got its name. We forever stake our claim. Bronx Chronicles, legendary from the start. The beating of the heart, this is pure hip-hop art. From Cool Herc to the break of dawn parties in the park, where the spark ignited something that would leave a lasting mark on the culture of the globe. Every country, every nation, the foundation was the Bronx. That's the truth, no imitation. Devastating was the poverty, but treated safely was thriving. Surviving in the rubble while the city was denying us the resources we needed. But we planted what we seeded. Now the whole world is feeding off the art that we completed. Competed with the best, put the borough on the map. Every rap, every slap, but a snare was a trap for the system that oppressed us. Now they tryna possess us, but they never can
predecessors. We're the ones who truly blessed this culture with our blood, sweat, and tears. Through the years, through the fears and the cheers, we persevered. Through our peers, the pioneers who volunteered to steer the ship to glory. This is more than just a story, this is Bronx territory, Bronx Chronicles. Written in the flames, where hip-hop got its name, we forever stake our claim, Bronx Chronicles. Written every from the start, the beating of the heart, this is pure hip-hop art, Bronx Chronicles. Written in the flames, where hip-hop got its name, we forever stake our claim, Bronx Chronicles. Legendary from the start, the beating of the heart, this is pure hip-hop art. Third verse dedicated to the legends who paved ways, the DJs who played breaks for days in the maze of the concrete jungle where we struggle, but we made it through the hatred and the faded dreams that they parade. But we elevated past the limitations they set for us. Never let the stress of the mess, they may get the best of us. The rest of us, the strong, wrote the songs that moved the masses, from the ashes to the classes, breaking barriers and passes, accessing the power that was ours from the beginning. Winning wasn't easy, but the meaning kept us grinning. Through the pain and the rain, we maintain our position. The mission was transmission of the culture and the vision that was given to the Bronx. We're the monks of this religion. Hip-hop is the scripture that we're living and we're giving to the world as a pearl from the oyster of the struggle. In the rubble of the barrel, we created something beautiful. From the Bronx to the world, our flag is unfurled. This is where it all began. Hip-hop's motherland. Bronx Chronicles, forever we rep. Every single step from the birth to the death of the old to the new. We stay true to the roots. Salute to the Bronx, the absolute truth. Where hip-hop was born in the fire and the pain, in the struggle and the strain. Forever will remain the keepers of the flame. Remember the name, Bronx Chronicles, this is our domain. Peace to the Bronx, peace to the pioneers. Hip-hop forever, born in the boogie down. We out. Yo. Cipher Language. Supreme mathematics. Knowledge to the babies. Let's get it. Yeah. I speak cipher language, 5% linguistics. My mind's encrypted, hieroglyphics, so mystic. I'm spitting sacred scriptures through the speakers, ballistic. Every rhyme's a riddle wrapped in wisdom, realistic. From the park bench sessions to the basement recordings, my pen's a sword, every verse is a warning to those who sleep while the culture's transforming. I'm performing resurrections every morning, no morning. The elders built the foundation, now I'm adding floors. My metaphors are armor in these lyrical wars. I'm opening doors that were locked by the laws that try to keep us dormant. Now we're breaking down walls, I'm raw with the delivery. Militant and literary, visionary, necessary, revolutionary, missionary. My vocabulary's legendary, adversaries are wary, cause I carry the weight of generations hereditary. Yeah, this is cipher language, ancient knowledge. From the street corners to the Ivy League college, we speak in codes that the system can't abolish. Real recognize real and the fake can't acknowledge. This is cipher language, ancient knowledge. From the street corners to the Ivy League college, we speak in codes that the system can't abolish. Real recognize real and the fake can't acknowledge. I was schooled by the streets, got my PhD in struggle. Every hustle taught me something, every battle made me subtle. In the jungle where the concrete crumbles and the trouble doubles daily, but I'm built to burst the bubble of illusions that confuse the youth. I'm speaking truth like a prophet with a purpose. I'm the living proof that you can rise from the ashes, bulletproof. No excuses, just solutions, that's the absolute. My flow's mathematical, tactical, practical. Every syllable's a particle of something magical. I'm naturally radical, my impact is classical. From the borough to the global, making moves are drastical. The master of the ceremony, testimony. Through the speakers, I'm releasing all the demons that control me. Now I'm holy, moving solely with the old me. Dead and buried, now I'm legendary, they can't hold me, y'all. This is cipher language, ancient knowledge. From the street corners to the Ivy League college, we speak in codes that the system can't abolish. Real recognize real and the fake can't acknowledge. This is cipher language, ancient knowledge. From the street corners to the Ivy League college, we speak in codes that the system can't abolish. Real recognize real and the fake can't acknowledge. Third eye open, I'm approaching the enlightenment. My assignment is to speak for those who died in the environment where violence is the norm and the silence is compliant. I'm defiant with my science, striking giants with my guidance through the darkness. I'm the spark that ignites the fire.
in the hearts of those who've lost their desire to aspire higher. I'm the amplifier of the truth to set you free. I'm the purifier. My pen bleeds reality, mortality, and fatality. I'm battling the fallacy with verbal mentality. Formality is casualty when dealing with the ality of the streets that raised me. Now I'm raising the totality of consciousness. I'm dominant, prominent. My monument is built on being honest. I'm the ominous voice of the voiceless, the promise and the ominous. Warning to the fraudulent, my style is astronomical. Yeah, from the cipher came the knowledge. From the struggle came the wisdom. From the darkness came the light. We keep building, keep rising. Yeah, Cipher Language. That's what we speak every day, every week. From the strong to the weak, this is how we teach. Peace to the gods, peace to the earth. We keep the culture alive. From death comes birth. Know your worth. Cipher complete. Yeah. Concrete Chronicles. Street Apostles. Check it. I manifest thoughts through the cipher. Pen to paper, elevated mind state, philosophical flavor. Streets raised me rough, knowledge made me greater. Now I navigate the concrete, modern day creator. Wisdom in my lyrics, mathematics in the flow. 94 mentality, but the future's what I know. Break bread with the gods, building in the cold. Stories of the borough etched in verbal gold. Heavy rotation, my foundation unshakable. Raw interpretation, the truth undebatable. I paint pictures vivid, every syllable intentional. Moving through dimensions, trajectory exponential. From the project buildings to the realm of the celestial. My people need feeding, so the hustle is perpetual. Intellectual weapon, sharper than a surgical. Cutting through the nonsense, my purpose universal. This is Concrete Chronicles, stories never told. Deep in the struggle where the streets turn cold. 808s rumble while the wisdom unfolds. Hip-hop's not dead, just the real took control. This is Concrete Chronicles, stories never told. Deep in the struggle where the streets turn cold. 808s rumble while the wisdom unfolds. Hip-hop's not dead, just the real took control. I was born in the chaos, raised by the pavement. Each block a chapter, every corner a statement. No entertainment, just a raw basement where beats get murdered and the truth needs no replacement. Substance over image, that's the code I'm living. Every bar I'm spitting is a lesson that I'm giving. Not concerned with trends or what the industry's pushing. Real, recognize real, that's the button I'm pushing. My cipher's mathematical, spiritual, practical, factual, actual, never fictional or satirical. The struggle made me lyrical, obstacles made me analytical. Now I stand invincible, my position is pinnacle. From sun up to sundown, I document the era. Raw like my predecessors, carrying the terror in the booth. I'm a sniper on the mic, I'm a soldier. This is hip-hop essence, getting bolder as I'm older. This is Concrete Chronicles, stories never told. Deep in the struggle where the streets turn cold. 808s rumble while the wisdom unfolds. Hip-hop's not dead, just the real took control. Third eye open, now I'm seeing through the matrix. Inch of knowledge coded in the drums and the basics. No need for the fakeness, just the truth, that's the basis. Breaking through the ceiling that they said I would break. Yes, underground veteran, mainstream threatening. My pen is a weapon and these verses are the reckoning. I'm representing for the culture, never second guessing. Every session is a blessing, every lesson is a testament. Kings and queens came before, paved the way. Now I stand on their shoulders, got something to say. The struggle continues, but we living for today. 808s knocking hard while the poetry displays the beauty in the struggle, the hustle and the pain, the sunshine and the rain, the loss and the gain. This is more than entertainment, this is blood in my veins. This is Concrete Chronicles, remember the name. Yeah, Concrete Chronicles, street philosophy, boom bap mentality. Real hip hop forever. Peace.
Mental warfare. Psychologicology. This is deep, this is deep, this is deep. Check the methodology. I weaponize words, Turn syllables to ammunition. My mission is precision, verbal incision with addiction. No fiction in my vision, just the raw condition of a soldier in position, making fatal decisions. In this mental warfare, thoughts become the battlefield. My shield is the knowledge that my ancestors revealed. I'm concealed in the shadows where the realists appeal to the masses with the classes that the system won't reveal. Intellectual assassin with a passionate fashion for smashing through the barriers. I'm carrying the ration, the truth to the youth, uncouth with the action. My faction satisfaction is the people's reaction when they wake from the slumber that they put us under. They wonder why we hunger for the power like thunder. I'm a product of the struggle, documentation of the jungle where the weak get trampled and the strong stay humble. This is mental warfare, fighting with my mind, breaking through the barriers they created to keep us blind. Mental warfare, weapons on my rhymes, liberating spirits one verse at a time. I strategize like a general, criminal with the pencil. My potential is exponential, fundamental and essential to the movement. I'm improving every time that I'm moving, proving that the music is the tool that we're using. A revolution, evolution of the mind state. I generate the energy to penetrate the blind hate that they cultivate to separate and devastate. I can't wait, I'm breaking down the iron gate with rhymes, mate. My cerebral aerials receiving the signals from the people who are equal, but the system says illegal. I'm medieval with the sequel. Every bar is regal, every scar is a symbol of the battles with the evil that controls the masses. I'm the one who passes knowledge to the classes, filling up the glasses with the wine of the divine. I'm the sign of the times when the people start to rise and reclaim what is mine. This is mental warfare, fighting with my mind, breaking through the barriers they created to keep us blind. Mental warfare, weapons on my rhymes, liberating spirits one verse at a time. Third verse, I immerse in the art of destruction of the structures that obstruct the people's introduction to the truth and the function of the mind's production. I'm conducting this reduction of the mental abduction. They've been feeding us poison through the television screens, destroying all our dreams with their capitalistic schemes. But I'm tearing at the seams, building evolutionary teams. Nothing's really what it seems, wake up from the memes. I'm a philosopher king with a thing for the people, not the steeple or the feeble-minded sequel to the evil that's deceitful. I'm the equal and the legal heir to the throne that was built by my people. So I'm taking back the power with the knowledge every hour. Like a tower I devour, or the coward to a sour. Cause they know that when we flower, they will cower from a shower of consciousness that's louder than their weaponry devour. Mind over matter, we shatter the illusion. Confusion to conclusion, revolution is the solution. We're breaking free mentally. This is our destiny. Mental warfare, that's the combat. Every rhyme, every line where the truth is at. From the concrete to the abstract, we fight back black. Mental warfare, peace to the warriors. We continue to struggle forever.
Yeah. Street philosopher, dropping gems on the concrete, wisdom from the gutter.
Listen closely.
I'm a street philosopher, Socrates with a fitted cap, spitting facts over tracks where the rhythm's at, living at, giving back knowledge to the block, where the wise men walk and the fools get shot. I got doctorates from the Southwell University. Adversity was my teacher. Now I speak with clarity, no charity, just the raw reality I'm sharing. See, the truth is scary but necessary for the therapy. I learned more from the corner than I did in any classroom. Teachers couldn't teach what the streets would have to pass through. The cash rules, everything around me is true, but I refuse to let the money be the only thing I pursue. I'm breaking cycles, writing Bibles for the survivors, the fighters and the riders who were tired of the liars. I'm inspired by the fire that burns inside us, the desire to be higher than the wires that divide us. Street philosopher, I'm dropping knowledge bombs from the project hallways to the Vietnam. Street philosopher, I see beyond the fog, teaching what the schools won't, preaching to the nuns. Street philosopher, I'm dropping knowledge bombs from the project hallways to the Vietnam. Street philosopher, I see beyond the fog, teaching what the schools won't, preaching to the gods.
My pen is mightier than the sword that's swinging. I'm bringing light to the darkness where the lost are clinging to the hope that I'm singing through the notes that I'm ringing like a bell in the hood. Man, the truth is what I'm slinging. No mingling with the fake, I'm the liberator. Focus the dopest when I wrote this magician with the hocus pocus. I'm locust to the harvest that the vultures try to take. Breaking bread with my brothers while the system try to break our spirit, but we're fearless in the face of opposition. My mission is transmission of the wisdom and the vision that was given by the elders who were living through the prisons, both mental and physical, the symptoms of the system. Listen, I'm a product of the streets, education. Every block's a revelation, every corner's meditation on the nature of our nation and our generation's patience. Running thin, but within I got the strength for confrontation.
Street philosopher,
I'm dropping knowledge bombs from the project hallways to the Vietnam.
street philosopher,
I see beyond the fall, teaching what the schools won't, preaching to the goal.
street philosopher,
I'm dropping knowledge bombs from the project hallways to the Vietnam.
street philosopher,
I see beyond the fall, teaching what the schools won't, preaching to the goal. Yeah, third verse immersed in the poetry of poverty, the honest plea, the prophecy, the modern tragedy. I speak with the audacity, the challenge of philosophy. With my street degree, I'm teaching authenticity, no pretending. I'm defending all the voiceless masses, breaking through the barriers of economic classes. With these lyrical passages, I'm passing on the torches to the young ones in the trenches, fighting forces on the porches. Every line is a lesson that I learned from the pavement. Every rhyme is amazement at the strength of the basement, where we created something beautiful from nothing but the basics. The raw materials of struggle turn to art, you can taste it. In every bar I'm raising, every scar I'm embracing, every star I'm chasing, while the vultures keep on pacing. I'm replacing all the hate with something greater. I'm erasing all the lies that they've been placing with the truth I'm now embracing.
From the concrete grows the flower. Knowledge is the power. Every minute, every hour, we're building up our tower.
Street philosopher, that's what I am. Speaking truth to power, taking a stand. From the gutter to the promised land, we rise up, understand. This is more than rap, this is life. Street wisdom cuts like a knife. We survive, we thrive, we fight. Street philosophers in the night, peace.
from the borough where legends were born. Shadows move through the streets at dawn. Let me paint the picture. Street lights flicker while I'm penning these scriptures. Vivid pictures of the struggle, every hustle paints the mixture. Fixture in the game, lane switcher, never basic. Patient with my placement, chasing greatness that's adjacent to the throne. Grown from the concrete and the asphalt. Default to the raw talk, never soft when the beat drops. Restocks of the wisdom that was given by the OGs. Slowly building empires, higher than the nosebleeds. Cold breeze through the project building, standing tall. Fall never comes for those who answer to the call. All in when I'm brawling with the verses that I'm scrawling. Calling out the fake ones, making statements, never stalling. Balling on a budget, but my spirit's never broken. Token of the old school, golden rules that I've been holding. Folding under pressure, never that I'm built to last. Past, present, future, all collide when I blast. Brooklyn shadows dance beneath the moon. Boom bap, rhythms echo through the room. Consume the essence, presence felt too soon. Tune into the frequency, the legacy resumes. Brooklyn shadows dance beneath the moon. Boom bap, rhythms echo through the room. Consume the essence, presence felt too soon. Tune into the frequency, the legacy resumes. Subway symphony, the city never sleeps. Creeps through the alleys where the secrets run deep. Keep my circle tight, fight for every inch of ground. Sound of the underground, pound the pavement, I'm profound. Found my voice in the noise of the chaos and confusion. Illusion that you're winning, but you're really just losing. Choosing my battles wisely, precisely calculating. Demonstrating skills that leave the competition waiting. Hating from the sidelines while I'm grinding every day. Pay dues, no excuse, refuse to be a slave. Brave in the face of adversity. In my reliving, chivalry's not dead when you're representing your city. Infinity, your bars, scars tell the story better. Letter by letter, never settling for lesser. Pressure makes diamonds, finding light in the darkness. Regardless of the hardship, sharpest tool in the toolbox, regardless. This is for my people in the struggle every day. Way we navigate the pain, maintain through the rain. Strain but never break, make a way out of nothing. Hustling, bustling, muscles in the concrete jungle rumbling.
Reminisce on times when all we had was dreams. Schemes to make it out, no doubt plotting by any means. Fiends for success, obsessed with being the best. Test after test, blessed, but we earned our rest. Nest egg built from nothing but the passion and the drive. Survived in conditions that would break a weaker mind. Grind is therapeutic, the music is my medicine. Better than anything's embedded, poetics embedded in everything I touch. Clutch victory from defeat. Beat after beat, elite with the lyrical techniques. Teach the youth about the truth, proof is in the pudding. Good in every hood if you understood the mission. Listen to the elders, they held us down when times were tough. Rough around the edges, but our love was always enough. Stuff of legends, never second guessing my decisions. Vision 2020, plenty left to accomplish. Listen, Brooklyn shadows dance beneath the moon. Boom bap, rhythms echo through the room. Consume the essence, presence felt too soon. Tune into the frequency, the legacy resumes. Brooklyn shadows dance beneath the moon. Boom bap, rhythms echo through the room. Consume the essence, presence felt too soon. Tune into the frequency, the legacy resumes. Brooks shadows fade, but the legacy remains. Pain transforms the power, hour after hour we sustain. Brooklyn born, never torn from the roots. Truth in every syllable, the boom bap salute. Forever. Shadows. Shadows.
Yo, turn the bass up. Let these drums speak truth. Golden era energy, that's the proof. Check it. Raised in the era where the boom was sacred. Crates full of records, every sample hand-picked and curated. Underrated but never jaded. We created a movement so authentic it could never be duplicated. Graduated from the school of hard knocks and breaks. Stakes high when I rhyme, every line resonates. Resonates through the speaker, shaking love and landscapes. Great minds think alike, but legends separate. Navigate through the beat like a veteran soldier. Older but bolder, colder when I told you. Holder of the torch, scorch any track I'm on. Strong like the bond between the kick and the snare, rare breed indeed. I feed the need for substance, justice through the verses, diverse in my purpose. Worthless rappers nervous when I surface on the scene. Mean with the scheme, supreme when I convene. Cipher Kingz rule the underground sound. Pound for pound, we the best around. Crown the real, let the beat resound. Profound wisdom in every compound. Cipher Kingz rule the underground sound. Pound for pound, we're the best around. Crown the real, let the beat resound. Profound wisdom in every compound. Microphone assassin with a passion for the craft. Laugh at these frauds trying hard to do the math. Path I chose was narrow, but I follow it with honor. Conquer every obstacle impossible to squander. Wander through the city with my mental elevated. Educated in the ways that the masters demonstrated. Stated my position on the mission, never quitting. Spitting fire, never tired. Why different from the rest? Best believe I'm blessed with skills that pay the bills. Chills down your spine every time I kill. Still hungry like I'm coming from the bottom of the barrel. Peril to my enemies, the remedy is poetry. Notably the dopest in the locale. Vocal cords like swords, cutting through the old blues. Locals know the deal when they hear the real. Steel toe boots, raw truth, that's the appeal. This is more than music, it's a lifestyle choice. Voice of the voiceless, rejoice in the noise. Poise under pressure, never measure my worth by the charts, just the art, been this way since birth. Symphonies of struggle in the jungle we inhabit. Savage with the language, managed to establish. Lavish in my wordplay, though my pockets stay humble. Rumble in the concrete, never stumble when I tumble. Jungle rules apply, survive or get swallowed. Followed ancient wisdom that my ancestors borrowed. Sorrow, but tomorrow brings another chance to shine. Grind eternally, internally, I'm free. See the vision clearly, though the path is never easy. Breezy on the surface, but beneath it's always stormy. Warn me if you think you got the strength to compete. Complete domination when I step into the heat. Street poet with the focus of a martial artist. Hardest in the game, but I remain the most modest. Honest with my content, never flaunt what I don't have. Photograph the moment, every component authentic. Cipher Kingz rule the underground sound. Pound for pound, we're the best around. Crown the real, let the beat resound. Profound wisdom in every compound. Cipher Kingz rule the underground sound. Pound for pound, we're the best around. Crown the real, let the beat resound. Profound wisdom in every compound. Yeah, that's how we do it in the cipher. Higher consciousness, time is like a sniper. Viper with the venom, send them all packing. Classic boom bap forever, never lacking. eternal. Yeah, boom back for the real ones. Drums hit heavy, golden era never done. Check it. Streets speak wisdom through the cracks in the pavement. Years of struggle etched in every statement. Microphone check 1, 2, I'm adjacent to greatness. No fakeness, just raw basement. Sounds that pound when the 808 drops heavy. Mind steady, pen ready, flow deadly. Never petty, just authentic like a veteran. Better than the rest, I'm settling the record in. Lyrical architect, building verses brick by brick. Quick with the wit, never miss when I spit. Equipped with the gift, uplift when I shift. The paradigm redefine every single line. I climb to the top, never stop the grind. Intertwined with the beat, concrete beneath my feet. Complete the cipher, hotter than the viper. Strike the night. Boom bap, echo through the city blocks. Every drum's hit, get a kick, never stops. Real hip hop lives in these paradoxes. Concrete jungle where the beat just rocks. Boom bap, echo through the city blocks. Every drum's hit, get a kick, never stops. Real hip hop lives in these paradoxes. Concrete jungle where the beat just rocks. I'm spinning. No beginning to the cipher. Type of writer that ignites like a lighter. Fighter with the pen, defender of the art. Clever from the start, severing the charts apart. Sample loops tight, drums bite through the night. In sight with each line that I write. Ignite the crowd when I'm loud. No cloud in my vision. Precision with the rhythm, that's my life's mission. Underground king, bring the real thing back. No gimmicks in my lyrics, just a pure track. Attack every beat like it's my last breath. Manifest the best, put the rest to rest. Best with the skill, drill through the noise. Voice of the streets, compete with the elite. Defeat never sweet, I retreat never. Clever forever, endeavor to be better. Letter by letter. This is for the heads that remember the foundation. Pure hip-hop without the commercialization. Dedication to the craft, no hesitation. Representation of a culture, our creation. Back to the essence. Presence on the mic, immense sense with the content. Intent to represent. Spent years perfecting this, respecting what came before. More than just a score, this is art at its core. Pour my soul in every bar, scar tissue and triumph. Guyan in the game, no shame, just the purest statement. Pavement, poets know the code, owe to those who pave. Save the culture when it mattered. Scattered, never together. We weather any storm that forms, transform the norms, perform beyond what's expected. Connected to the roots, truth in every verse I execute. Absolute in my pursuit, shoot for the stars. Bars heavy like the drums that rumble through the slums. Comes natural, actual, factual. Raps perhaps the last of a dying breed. Proceed with the creed, indeed I plant the seed. Boom bap, echo through the city blocks. Heavy drums hit, get a kick, never stops. Real hip hop lives in these paradoxes. Concrete jungle where the beat just rocks. Boom bap, echo through the city blocks. Heavy drums hit, get a kick, never stops. Real hip hop lives in these paradoxes. Concrete jungle where the beat just rocks. Classic boom bap, never looking back. Golden era sound, that's a matter of fact. Keep it authentic, the prophetic flow. This is real hip hop, now you know. Yeah. Concrete Chronicles, forever. Concrete Chronicles, forever.
From the streets to the beats, concrete beneath my feet. This is where I'm from. Let's go.
I was raised in the jungle where the concrete grows. Nose to the grind where everybody knows. Flows come natural when you're dodging the blows. Rows of buildings standing tall, that's how it goes. Survival of the fittest in the serpent maze. Days turn to nights through the city's haze. Blaze a path forward through the challenging phase. Praise to the ones who made it out the cage.
stories on every corner, written in the pavement. Statement of the struggle, no need for replacement. Basement to the rooftop, that's my placement. Amazement in the hustle, never showing complacent. Grew up fast, had to learn the streets. Beats in my headphones, blocking out the heat. Meet me at the corner where the real ones greet. Compete with myself, never accept defeat. City lights flicker as the sun goes down. Sound of the sirens, that's the city's crown. Town full of dreamers trying not to drown. Ground beneath our feet where legends are found. Every block tells a story, every wall has a name. Game is survival, staying out the frame. Claim your territory or you'll feel the shame. Flame burns eternal in this concrete game. Graffiti on the trains, art up the streets. Beats bumping loud from the passing jeeps. Deep in the trenches where the culture seeps. Keep your head up high even when you're in the deep. Bodega on the corner, that's the neighborhood spot. Pot of gold at the end, but you gotta earn your lot. Shot at redemption, that's all that we got. Hot summers, cold winters, never been forgot. Project standing tall like a fortress of steel. Real recognized real, that's the unwritten deal. Feel the hunger in the air, something you can't conceal. Kneel to no one, standing tall with appeal. Blade ground politics learned at a young age. Stage for the drama, life's a written page. Rage against the system, stuck inside a cage. Sage wisdom passed down from sage to sage. Corner store philosopher discussing the game. Same struggles, different names, all the same. Claim to fame is making it out with your name. Tame the beast within, that's how you stake your claim. Street lights, my spotlight, stages of the night. Fight for every inch, holding on tight. Right or wrong, I'm living my plight. Psych set on freedom, taking flight. A brown small builder, hungering generations of dreams. Seems like yesterday when I was just a teen. Clean sneakers, dirty mind, that's the in-between. Scene of the crime where I learned to be keen. Rooftop sessions, watching the city breathe. Beneath the surface, there's more than you perceive. Believe in the struggle, that's what I achieve. Leave my mark permanent like ink on a sleeve. Subway cars packed like sardines in a can. Plan your escape route, that's how you scan. Man versus city in this turnkey span. Clan mentality, that's how we ran. Fire hydrants open, cooling down the block. Clock ticking forward, but we never stop. Top of the food chain, or you'll be a prop. Drop knowledge on the youth before they flop. This jungle made me who I am today. Way I move strategic in every way. Pray for better days, but I'm here to stay. Say what you want, but this is where I lay. Chain link fences can't contain the spirit. Hear it in the music, feel it when you're near it. Clear it from your mind, all the fear inherit. Steer it toward the light, persevere and don't fear it. Concrete roses growing through the cracks. Facts of life written on the tracks. Tracks against the wall, but we never lack. Stack the odds against us, we always bounce back. From the jungle I emerge, battle tested and wise. Size up the situation through experienced eyes. Rise above the chaos, reaching for the skies. Ties to my roots where my loyalty lies. Concrete jungle, raise me right. Day and night, fighting the fight. This is my life, my story, my struggle, my glory. From the streets, forever, yeah.
Sun up to sundown, day in, day out. The grind never stops. Never. Check it. I wake up before the rooster crows his dedication. Station myself at the desk, no hesitation. Patience ain't a virtue when you building a nation. Creation through the sweat, blood, tears, foundation. 24/7, 365. Survive and thrive, that's how I stay alive. Strive for excellence in everything I do. True to the game, never switching up my crew. Clock in, clock out, but I'm always on the grind. Mind never rests, always staying on my climb. Time is money and I'm stacking every dime. Prime real estate in this lifestyle of mine. No days off, no time to relax. Facts, I'm attacking making every track with the axe. Stacks getting higher as I'm paying my tax. Max effort, minimum sleep, that's the pack. Early bird gets the worm, that's what they say. Play hard, work harder every single day. Stay focused on the mission, never led astray. Pray for success, but I work for the pay. Breakfast at the desk, lunch while I'm moving. Proving the hustle is forever improving. Snoozing is for losers, I'm forever in tune and pursuing every dream that I've been brewing. Midnight oil burning candles at both ends. Friends ask me when the grind ever ends. Fends off the weakness, builds up the strength. Fin of my dedication goes to any length. Coffee in my veins, ambition in my heart. Start from the bottom, never falling apart. Part of something bigger, playing my part. Art of the grind, master from the start. Weekends don't exist in my vocabulary. Scary how I'm working like it's necessary. Carry all the weight, act extraordinary. Bury all the doubts, legendary. Calendar is full, no empty spaces. Faces of success in different places. Traces of my work in all the cases. Races to the top, changing the paces. Sacrifice comfort for the greater goal. Whole lot of heart and a dedicated soul. Roll with the punches, staying in control. Bold moves made as I played my role. Grind is a lifestyle, not a phase. Blaze through the obstacles in a haze. Days blend together in amazing ways. Praise to the process and the grind always. Lunch break, what's that? Never heard of it. Word of it spread, time killing it. Bit by bit, I'm building it, spilling it. All on the track, committing it. 5 a.m. work count, 6 a.m. studio. Cooling though, never slumber audio. Folio, growing my portfolio. Radio, playing my scenario. Dinner meetings, networking all night. Bright lights, late nights, feeling right. Sight set on the prize, holding tight. Flight to success, taking off in flight. Rest when I'm dead, that's my motto. Lotto of hard work, that's my auto. Grotto of success, where I follow. Shallow dreams I swallow tomorrow. The grind is meditative, it's therapeutic. Group it with the passion, it's so poetic. Pathetic how they quit when I'm kinetic. Apathetic with the hustle, alphabetic. A to Z, I'm working through the list. Dismissed, all the doubt, can't resist. Kissed by success from the hours I persist. Fist in the air for the grind, I insist. No vacation, no time off the clock. Rock steady with the hustle round the block. Stock rising every time I knock. Flock to the winner, that's the flock. Hustle hard, hustle smart, hustle long. Strong with the grind, singing my song. Wanna think success comes along. Belong to the grind where I'm strong. Sundown to sun up. Never stopping. Never dropping. The grind continues. Forever. This is the life. This is the way. Grind never stops. Never. Yeah.
Yo. This is combat on the microphone. Verbal ammunition. No submission. Let's go.
Back with a pen sharper than a samurai blade. Invade every stage in rage when I engage the page. Sage advice from the wise. I devise lyrics to paralyze. Emphasize every syllable. Criminal with the principles. Pinnacle of the art form. Transform the norm. Storm through the industry. Killing beats consistently. Vividly painting scenes. That fiend for the unseen. Supreme being. Seeing through the lies and the schemes. Dreams manifest when you invest in the craft. Laugh at the opposition. My position never lasts. Cast shadows on these rappers thinking they could compete. Complete annihilation when I'm speaking on the beat. Defeat is not an option. Adopting killer instincts. Distinct in my approach. I coach flows that provoke thoughts. Fought wars with metaphors. Explored every corridor. Warrior mentality. Reality. Check for the fake. Lyrical warfare. Bullets made of bars. Scars on the track. Attack like we're from Mars. Stars align when the rhyme hits hard. Guard your position. This mission leaves you charred. Lyrical warfare. Bullets made of bars. Scars on the track. Attack like we're from Mars. Stars align when the rhyme hits hard. Guard your position. This mission leaves you charred. Tactician with precision. My vision cuts through the fog. Dialogue with the guards. Applaud when I catalog. Logs of victories. Histories written in blood and sweat. Debt paid in full. Pull triggers with syllable. Criminals fear the realness when I'm building this empire. Higher than aspire. Fire burns. External inside. Pride in every line. Design rhymes that redefine. Time stops when I drop knowledge on the masses. Classes in session. Aggression is my weapon of choice. Voice booming through stamping out the competition. Mission accomplished when the beat stops and the crowd erupts. Corrupt system fall when we're standing 10 toes down.
This is war, no peace treaty signed. Mind over matter, shatter expectations every time. Climb to the summit, plummet those who oppose. Froze in their tracks when they hear how it goes.
Finer and salute when I'm executing the plan. Man versus machine, supreme with the verbal guillotine. Clean cuts through the beat, neat with my technique. Speak truths that hurt, alert the masses to the madness. Sadness turns to power, hour by hour. We devour tower over cowards, flowers bloom in the ruins. Doing what others couldn't, wouldn't dare to attempt. Exempt from the rules, fools get schooled in the cipher. Sniper with the aim game, recognize game. Always on point, anoint the chosen with wisdom. Prism refracting light, bright futures ahead. Dead weight gets dropped, top charts without compromise. Surprised by the rise, these eyes have seen it all before. War stories told through verses, curses on my enemies. Remedies found in the sound, bound to make history. Mystery solved when you witness the lyrical warfare unfold.
Lyrical warfare, bullets made of bars. Scars on the track, attack like we're from Mars. Stars align when the rhyme hits hard. Guard your position, this mission leaves you charred. Lyrical warfare, bullets made of bars. Scars on the track, attack like we're from Mars. Stars align when the rhyme hits hard. Guard your position, this mission leaves you charred. Final round, sound the alarm, armed and dangerous. Strangers to defeat elite squadron of word assassins. Passion fuels the fire, desire burns infinite, intricate patterns. Woven golden age, resurrected. Respect by the legends, seconds feel like eternity. Certainties in life, death, taxes, and my supremacy. Frequency to the greatness, lateness is not acceptable. Echoable, unforgettable, quotable, undeniable. Reliable source of all power, devour any challenger. Manager of my destiny, legacy carved in stone. Rome occupied by the worthy, dirty tactics. Exposed, closed cacks for those who oppose the movement. Improvement, constant, honest with my cards. That intent to leave a mark that sparks revolution. Solution to the pollution, evolution of the arts. Start to finish, diminish anyone who questions the reign. Warfare, lyrical combat supreme. Dream team of the underground. Sound never dies. Rise from the ashes, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Trust in the process. The best never rest. Lyrical warfare, eternal.
City lights dim, the night begins. Stories unfold when the moon grins. Midnight sessions, let me take you there. Clock strikes 12, I delve into the darkness. Sharpness in my vision, listen to the secrets. Creatures of the night unite under street lamps glowing. Knowing that the real show starts when nobody's looking. Cooking up schemes in the shadows of abandoned buildings. Feeling suppressed, confess through the art of rap. Snap back to reality, casualties of the system. Wisdom gained from pain, stain on the concrete canvas. Managed to survive another day in the jungle. Rumble in the distance, resistance is persistence. Existence questioned daily, barely holding on. Strong-willed individuals, criminals with principles. Pinnacles achieved through sacrifice and dedication. Station to station, the nation watches us evolve. Solve problems with poetry, potentially with legendary. Scary how the beat transforms my mental state. Midnight Chronicles, stories never told. Bold moves in the darkness, cold world unfolds. Gold in the gutter, utter truth with no filter. Shelter in the music when the night gets bitter. Midnight Chronicles, stories never told. Bold moves in the darkness, cold world unfolds. Gold in the gutter, utter truth with no filter. Shelter in the music when the night gets bitter. Moon illuminates the path that I'm destined to walk. Talk is cheap, but my actions speak volumes. Consume the atmosphere, fear has no place here. Clear intentions, dimensions beyond comprehension. Tension builds as the beat drops heavy. Ready for whatever, never second guessing my purpose. Surface level thinking gets you nowhere fast. Past mistakes become lessons, blessings in disguise. Rise from the ashes, flashes of brilliance, resilience embedded in my DNA structure. Rupture the status quo, flow like water through cracks. Attacks calculated, never jaded by the fame. Gain, recognized game. Shame on those who pretend. Blend into the night like a phantom in the mist. Resist the temptation, foundation built on truth. You inspired by the words that I deliver. Shiver down your spine every time I'm on the grind. Not
Nocturnal wisdom, prism refracting moonbeams. Dreams manifest in the silence of the city. Gritty reality meets poetic justice. Trust this, the night belongs to us. Vampires and hustlers sharing the same space. Grace under pressure, measured success differently. Differently wired, inspired by the struggle. Juggle multiple realities, casualties of war. More than meets the eye, I defy expectations. Patience wearing thin, but I'm still in the race. Pace myself accordingly, ordinarily extraordinary. Carry the weight of the world on my shoulders. Boulders in my path get crushed to pebbles. Rebels without a cause become soldiers with purpose. Worthless to priceless, the transformation's real. Feel the energy shifting when the clock hits midnight. Insight gained from nights been contemplating, debating with myself about the meaning of existence. Distance between dreams and reality shrinking. Thinking caps on, pawns become kings in the dark. Skyline silhouette, regret left in yesterday. Today I'm focused on the mission at hand. Stand tall when others crumble under pressure. Measure twice, cut once, the advice is timeless. Mindless chatter fades when the bass drops low. Flow state activated, elevated consciousness. Bless this microphone with words that resonate. Great minds think alike, but legends stand alone. Throne vacant for those who dare to claim it. Frame it, hang it on the wall of history. Mystery solved when you witness the crime. Find me in the lab, cooking up another classic. Fantastic, voyage through the depths of my psyche. Likely to succeed when you believe in the process. Goddess of the night watches over my journey. Eternity captured in 3 minutes of brilliance. Midnight Chronicles, stories never told. Bold moves in the darkness, cold world unfolds. Gold in the gutter, utter truth with no filter. Shelter in the music when the night gets bitter. Midnight Chronicles, stories never told. Bold moves in the darkness, cold world unfolds. Gold in the gutter, utter truth with no filter. Shelter in the music when the night gets bitter. As dawn approaches, the stories fade to black, but the impact remains, stained in your memory. Centuries from now, they'll speak of these nights. Midnight Chronicles, forever immortalized. Yeah. Yeah. Uncut, unfiltered, undeniable. This is hip-hop in its purest form. Raw essence. Let's go. No gimmicks in my lyrics, just the spirit of the streets. Beats pound heavy like the footsteps of giants, defiant in the face of commercialization. Foundation built on truth and innovation. Creation from the basement, no replacement for the real steel-toe mentality. Reality check for the weak, speak with conviction. Diction sharp as razor blades, play no games. Remain authentic in my lane, sustain the legacy that previous kings established. Ravage beats with syllables that damage egos. Amigos turn to enemies when money's involved. Evolve past the petty, steady on my mission. Position locked, octane, loaded with precision. Decision made to never fade into obscurity. Maturity gained through battles, scars tell stories. Glories achieved through perseverance and dedication. Nation building, willing to sacrifice for the art. Raw essence pumping through the speakers loud. Proud to represent the underground crowd. Vowed to keep it real to my dying breath. Death before dishonor, honor every step. Raw essence pumping through the speakers loud. Proud to represent the underground crowd. Vowed to keep it real to my dying breath. Death before dishonor, honor every step. Vintage flows, clothes might be torn, but spirits intact. Exact with my wordplay, Thursday to Sunday grinding. Finding new ways to express the same struggle. Juggle responsibilities, possibilities are endless. Relentless in my pursuit, truth be told. Bold moves made in silence. Violence against mediocrity, ferocity unmatched. When I'm attacking the track, back against the wall. Tall, I stand regardless. Hardest in the game, but humble in my approach. Coach to the youth, proof that dreams materialize. Emphasize the positive while acknowledging the pain. Sane in an insane world. Girls of wisdom try stop caring about opinions. Minions can't relate. Great minds innovate while others imitate. Demonstrate excellence in everything I do. Through thick
manufactured or replicated, validated by the streets. Beats that move the soul, whole is greater than the sum of all parts, hearts connected through the universal language. Alchemy of words, turning pain into power, hour by hour, constructing my empire. Inspire generations with my dedication, culmination made, never trade my values. Avenues explored, soared to new heights, daily mainly focused on the craft, never half-stepping. Repping for the culture, sculptures made a sound, profound impact felt throughout the underground. Bound by no conventions, inventions born from struggle. Hustle in my blood, flood the market with classics, tactics, unconventional potential. Realized, surprised by my own growth, both personally and artistic. Areas statistically unlikely, psychic longevity, brevity's not my forte. Convey messages with depth, kept promises to myself. Will vex against the diversity with dupes and understand the test of time. Philosophy of the streets mixed with scholarly wisdom. Kingdom built on pillars of integrity and skill. With power unbreakable, shakeable, never. Clever with the metaphors, explored every avenue. Revenue secondary, legendary status, primary visionary with the pen. When will they understand? Brand built on substance, trust this won't ever change. Strange how the game evolved, but I remain constant. Want this more than anything. Everything I do counts, amounts to something greater. Later they'll appreciate navigating industry without losing my identity. Serenity found in chaos, payoffs worth the wait, straight from the heart. Art without apology, properly representing decades of excellence, relentless pursuit of perfection, collection of classics, everlasting impact. The essence never dies. The essence pumping through the speakers loud, proud to represent the underground crowd. Forward to keep it real till my dying breath. Death before dishonor, honor every step. Where essence pumping through the speakers loud, proud to represent the underground crowd. Forward to keep it real till my dying breath. Death before dishonor, honor every step. This is raw, uncut, pure. The essence lays forever in the music. No compromise, no surrender. Raw essence, eternal legacy. Yeah. Yeah. Bringing it back to the roots. Boom bap in your speakers. Real hip hop. Check it. Real. I'm bringing back the essence, what the game's been missing. Listening to the rhythm, while the snare's been kissing. Glistening with wisdom, every bar I'm dishing. Wishing on a star, but I'm out here fishing for the truth in the booth where the real ones gather. Matter of fact, I'm the last of a dying chapter. Rappers nowadays sound like they're getting faster. Plaster on the wounds, but I'm the real disaster. Boom bap, crack your head to the beat. Repeat what I speak, it's the heat on the street. Elite with the technique, obsolete, they can't compete. Sweet victory when I'm bringing that heat. No auto-tune, just a mic in my voice. Choice is yours, but you know I'm the noise. Poise and precision, making moves with the boys. Destroy any beat that I choose to employ. Kick snare, that's the foundation. Creation of a nation through this hip-hop sensation. Patience with the cadence, no need for explanation. Statement that I'm making, causing mass elation. I'm a purist with the lyrics, call me old-fashioned. Passionate, compassionate, never been half-stepping. Mapping out the journey, every session's a blessing. Pressing on the gas while these cats are just guessing. Sample flips and breaks, that's the art form. Warm like the sun in the eye of the storm. Born to perform, reform and transform. Sworn to the culture from the day I was born. Final spinning memories of where we began. Plan to bring it back like a one-man clan. Stand for something or you'll fall for anything, fam. Damn right, I'm tight with the program. Golden era flow running through my veins. Chains of the past, but I'm breaking the restraints. Plains to the mountains, painting vivid constraints. Saints and sinners all together when the beat sustains. I'm spitting that raw, uncut, no filter attached. Mace with the production, perfectly dispatched. Hatch from the concrete where the real ones catch. Scratch records till your fingers start to detach. Broke piece and rhyme schemes, that's the equation. Patience with the craft, no need for validation. Nation unified through the hip-hop foundation. Graduation from the school of hard dedication. Respect the architects who paved the way. Stay true to the culture every single day. Play the game right or don't play it elements, the boom bap holds sway. Lyrical assassin with the pen as my weapon. Step into the mic like it's my final confession. Blessing every session with the lessons I've been catching. Sketching out the vision while the haters keep on stretching. Underground king never needed Main Street approval. Removal of the fake, that's my only refusal. Crucial to the movement, instrumental to the feudal system that we building brick by brick. It's beautiful. Dusty crates and samplers, that's my therapy. Clarity and chaos, that's the recipe. Rarely do you see this level of complexity. Family over everything, that's my legacy. I'm keeping it 100, never switch the code. Mode set the classic down this hip-hop road. Load up the MPC, let the story be told. Bold with the rhymes worth more than gold. Writing on the ones and twos, cutting up the track. Back-to-back classics, I'm bringing it back. Lack of authenticity, that's what they lack. Pack a punch with every line, that's a fact. Ciphers in the park, that's where legends are born. Torn between the new and respecting what's worn. Mourn the loss of culture, but I carry the torch. Scorch any fake rapper who tries to approach. Storytelling, master painting pictures with words. Heard throughout the borough, every verse is absurd. Third eye open, seeing things that's blurred. Prefer a method of expression, letting it all be heard. This is hip-hop in its purest form. Storm the castle with the rhymes I perform. Norm has been set, but I'm changing the norm. Born from the struggle, keeping the culture warm. Boom bap forever. Real hip-hop never dies. From the Bronx to worldwide, this is our culture. Our legacy. One love. Peace. Yeah.
From the depths where legends are forged, no compromise, no remorse. The underground speaks. Let's build. Yeah. Beneath the surface where the real ones congregate. Demonstrate the art form, transform the landscape. Escape from the mainstream, dream of something greater. Creator of my destiny, legacy in the making. Taking no prisoners when I'm spitting these scriptures. Pictures painted vividly, killing beats is my ministry. History in the making, shaking foundations. Patience is a virtue, but I'm hungry for the crown. Down in the trenches where the soldiers never fold. Bold statements etched in gold, stories left untold. Old souls and young bodies embody the essence. Presence felt immediately. Believe me, I'm a different breed. Feed off the energy, synergy with the drum kick. Quick to dismiss the fake, stake my claim to the throne. Grown from the concrete, elite with the technique. Speak volumes without saying much. Clutch performances. Underground throne, built from blood and bone. Zone with the real ones, call it home. Roam through the shadows, never alone. Known by the few to the many unknown. Underground throne, built from blood and bone. Zone with the real ones, call it home. Roam through the shadows, never alone. Known by the few to the many unknown. On ejector sound speaks, drapes of darkness cover, uncover hidden truth. Proof is in the pudding, good in every hood, but the great transcend. Borders, orders from the top, never stop the underground movement. Improvement is constant, honest with my content. Intent to leave a legacy that echoes through eternity. Certainly I'm worthy of the crown that I'm claiming. Blaming no one for my struggles, hustle harder than the rest. Blessed with the ability to string words together. Weather any storm, transform pain into art. Heart of a lion, trying to reach the unreachable. Teachable moments turn to monuments of greatness. Latest in the lineage of lyrical assassins. Passion in my voice, choice words carefully selected. Respected by the veterans, better than I was yesterday. Stay away from the negativity, positivity's my remedy. Brought my name in the walls of the underground. Sound echoes eternal, journal entries become anthems. Phantoms in the night, fight for what we believe. Achieve the impossible, obstacles become stepping stones. Whoa. Roads see without the recognition. Vision clearer than most. Toast to the fallen soldiers. Boulders can't block my path. Mat never lies. Rise to the occasion every session. Blessing in disguise. Wise beyond my years. Fears conquer daily. Mainly focused on the mission. Position myself strategically. Logically, I'm unbeatable. Reasonable. Doubt a race when you witness the greatness. Latest chapter written with precision.
precision and purpose. Worthless opinions discarded, guarded by authenticity. City on my back, attack mode activated. Graduated from the struggle, juggle multiple realities. Casualties of war become warriors with purpose. Worthless to priceless, the journey's what matters. Shattered expectations, patience taste dividends. Friends become family, we scramble for the top spot. Hot like the summer, never a number, always on Genesee in the making, taking what's rightfully mine. Grind never stops, props to those who paved the way. Stay true to the essence, treasures commands respect. Correct the misconceptions, erections of monuments. Components of greatness, assemble meticulously, beautifully chaotic. The product of the years grinding, finding myself in the music. Lose it when the beat drops, shops close, but the underground stays open. Hoping for a better tomorrow, borrow from the past. Last man standing when the smoke clears. Fears fade to black when you're built for this. Bliss found in the struggle, couple scars to prove it. Moving forward, never backward. Capture moments in time, prime on my life. Strife makes diamonds from coal. Soul of a poet, show it through my actions. Satisfaction guaranteed when you're speaking your truth. Underground throne, built from blood and bone. Zone where the real ones call it home. Roam through the shadows, never alone. Known by the few to the many unknown. Underground throne, built from blood and bone. Zone where the real ones call it home. Roam through the shadows, never alone. Known by the few to the many unknown. From the underground we rise, never compromise. Always authentic. The throne is ours, forever. Underground legacy, eternal. Yeah. Dust off the needle, spinning those records, taking it back. Vinyl day. Listen. Yeah. I reminisce on the days of crates and dusty vinyl. Final destination was the record shop. Survival, rival, collectors fighting for the samples. Examples of a time when hip-hop was so simple. Needle on the wax, that's the sound I grew up on. Up on a turntable where the magic was drawn. Dawn of a new era, but I'm holding what's gone. Strong connection to the past that I stand upon. Spinning 45s and the 33s. Breeze through the stacks, finding hidden keys. Please believe the sound is so authentic. Hectic, but the vibe is so kinetic. Sampling drum breaks, looping the best parts. Arts and crafts with MPC in the heart. Start from the scratch, building beats from the soul. Whole generation built on this goal. Let's go. Digging in the bins at the thrift store on Sunday. One day I'll find that break that's so funky. Junky old records with the scratches and pops. Shops closing down, but the culture never stops. Flipping through the jazz and the funk and soul. Goal is to find something nobody knows. Shows the dedication of a true crater digger. Bigger than the music, it's the hunt that delivers. 2 turntables and the mixer, that's the setup. Get up on the decks and you're never letting up. Cutting and scratching, that's an art form pure. Sure as the sunrise, the culture will endure. Producers in the basement, chopping up samples. Handles on the records, leaving fingerprint examples. Ample opportunity in every old groove. Move with the rhythm, let the vinyl soothe. Back when the album cover was a work of art. Start to finish, listening was playing your part. Heart and soul embedded in the grooves. Moves you in ways that the digital can't do. Gatefold sleeves with the liner notes included. Rooted in the culture, never been diluted. Seated for the purists who appreciate the craft. Staffed with the memories of a golden past. Drop the needle, hear the crackle and hiss. Bliss in the imperfection, that's what you miss. Kiss the vinyl gently, it's a sacred thing. Ring the bell for hip-hop, let the sample sing. Collecting not just records, but the stories they hold. Told through the grooves, worth more than gold. Bold statement, but it's true to the core. More than music, it's what we stand for. Basement studios with the milk crate stacked high. Sky's the limit when you're digging deep to find. Mind of a curator, ear of a musician. Vision of a painter with the precise incision. Chopping up the breaks, making something new. True to to the roots while creating the future. Tutor to the young ones, showing them the way. Stay connected to the past every single day. Turntilism elevated to an art. Start with the basics, master every part. Heart pumping to the rhythm of the spinning disc. Risk everything for the love you can't resist. Sample clearance wasn't even a thought. Bought the record, looped it up, that's all you sought. Taught ourselves the craft, no YouTube tutorials. Orioles passed down through the material. Missed those days when the cover told a story. Glory in the tangible, holding something real. Feel the weight of the wax in your hand. Grand design of an era we still understand. 12 inches of pure unfiltered soul. Whole albums meant to be played front to back. Track selection by the artist, not the algorithm. Rhythm section sampled, now it lives within them. Hunting for the perfect break is like meditation. Station yourself in the store for hours. Powers of discovery in the forgotten. Rotten covers hiding gems that's not forgotten. Vintage equipment with the warmth and the hum. Drum machine punching rhythms, making something from one record to another, building sound stands, tapes and vinyl. That's the foundation we drape. Probably spinning forever. Needle in the groove. This the foundation. This the truth. From the crates to the culture. Vinyl days. Never forgotten. Peace. Yeah.
Yeah. Pen and pad architect. Crafting syllables. Master of the metaphor. Listen. I'm a wordsmith forging bars out of iron will. Skill with the quill, killing beats until thrill of the chase. Makes me chase the thrill, chill when I'm writing, but I'm hot when I kill. Vocabulary vicious, every verse is nutritious, delicious. How I'm serving up these dishes, suspicious of the fake who be acting malicious. Wishes get dismissed when my lyrics get vicious. Dictionary in my pocket, thesaurus in my brain. Rain metaphors and similes, I'm hard to contain. Plain and simple, I'm a lyrical hurricane. Cane, sugar sweet, but I'm bringing the pain. Adjectives and nouns, verbs that astound. Sound of my voice puts the crowd in the bound. Found my calling in the syllables profound. Crown me the king of the underground.
Paint pictures with my words like a poet with a brush. Hush when I'm speaking, there's no need to rush. Crush every single syllable with a lyrical touch. Much more than a rapper, I'm an artist as such. Eloquent, elegant, never hesitant. Relevant with every sentence that I'm heaven sent. Prevalent the way I represent. Evident my talent is a permanent resident. Alliteration, assassination when I'm on the attack. Fact, every single line is perfectly intact. Packed with the wisdom that the fake ones lack. Crack the code of wordplay, never looking back. Metaphorical murderer, killing with my pen. When I write, the room spins again and again. Men try to match, but they can't comprehend. Friend or foe, I'm a wordsmith till the end. Syntax so complex, perplex the simplest minds. Finds in every rhyme, hidden designs. Lines interconnected like a web of vines. Signs of a genius reading between the lines. Double entendres, triple meanings in one bar. Far beyond the average rapper by far. Star student of the language, raising the bar. Scar the beat with my words like a battle scar. Punchlines hit harder than a heavyweight champ. Stamp my authority with every single camp. Lamp lighting up the darkness with my lyrical stamp. Damp with the flow, never ever getting cramped. Consonants and assonance flow through my speech. Reach levels that most could never teach. Breach the walls with words I preach. Each syllable calculated within my reach. I'm a linguist, twisting, turning every phrase. Maze of words, got them stuck in a daze. Blaze through the dictionary in multiple ways. Days spent perfecting the craft that pays. Humming poems and synonyms, I use them all. Call me professor when I'm teaching in the hall. Small-minded rappers, watch them stumble and fall. Tall order to match me, I'm standing tall. Hyperboles and similes, metaphors galore. More than just a rapper, I'm a literary war. Score points with every word straight to the core. Floor the competition, that's what I'm here for. Rhyme schemes, intricate patterns, interweave. Believe
believe in the power that the words can achieve. Deceive with the flow, making haters grieve. Weave a tapestry of bars up my sleeve. Calligraphy with my syllables, ink on the page. Stage presence undeniable, I'm coming of age. Rage against the weak, bars locked in a cage. Sage with the wordplay, wiser than my age. Punctuation perfect, every comma in place. Grace with the delivery, keeping up the pace. Face the facts, I'm the best in this race. Space between the lines where the magic takes place. Etymology, studying real the regions, foreign of the fake. I'm scoring and I'm soaring, winds pouring in the knowledge like it's raining winds. Ignoring all the hate while I'm storing all the gems. Vocabulary vast, ocean deep and wide. Pride in every syllable, I'm taking in stride. Guide to the lost through the words I provide. Ride the beat like a wave on this lyrical tide. Wordsmith, forever. Crafting perfection. Every syllable, every line, every rhyme. This is the art. This is the craft. Bow down.